This week's whistle is the Clare whistle in D. This one is the nickel-plated version. Clare makes nickel and brass versions with various colored mouthpieces. From what I saw of Clare's website, you can actually specify which color mouthpiece you want: red, green, blue, black. Clare also makes a two-piece whistle that comes apart right here, so that you end up with two pieces about this long that you can just stick in your pocket. I haven't had the pleasure of trying the two-piece whistle yet, so if anyone wants to donate one to the cause for the sake of demo, or would like to trade one for maybe one of the whistles that I've already demoed on this, certainly drop me a line, and I'm interested. Clare whistle started by David Labat in Ennis in County Clare in Ireland in the 70s, and then in the early 80s moved to Dublin. So though all originally from Clare, these are now made in Dublin, in the County Dublin. When I first got it, I wasn't overly impressed because it was a bit hissy. You can see the blue tech in there probably, if I maneuver it just so. The blue tack tweak really took care of that, and just a little movement of the mouthpiece and the blue tack tweak fixed any issue that I would have had with this whistle. I think it sounds really good. I think it plays really well. I like the tone. It has a fairly pure-ish kind of tone, but it still has just a little hint of chiff. It's kind of perfect, actually. It's weird. I count this right up there with my favorites, like the Oak D and some of the other whistles that I have. I actually haven't tried the non-plated brass version either. From what I know of nickel versus brass, I wouldn't likely love it more than this one. This whistle is pretty great. The cons of this whistle are the same usual stuff that I would say about any cylindrical bore whistle. The notes get louder and shriller the higher you go up. There's the usual compromise between tuning sharp in the lower octave and flat in the higher octave, and all of that. Because of the head design with this nice little rim here, it plays fairly well outside in the wind as long as you're not taking it head on. It's an all-around great whistle, and in terms of being a good whistle for a beginner, this one pretty much knocks it out of the park. Again, a little blue tack, a little adjustment, and this thing was great. This week again, it was one of my favorite whistles so far, the Clare nickel-plated D whistle. I look forward to seeing you next week when we try out something completely different.